Hello friends, very good morning. So we will start with our Warli powders second part today. So I'm doing in my sketchbook. So I've kept it like this. Okay, it's a A3 sketchbook. So I'll do three parts. Okay, here. Yeah, I'll go. Hope it's visible. So we draw, use. Okay, and then we color the middle part like this. Small U. Next we draw sun. The sun's rays. So it has to go a little bit inside like this and come out. Okay. So now see here, starting from the middle, the line cuts inside the semicircle, and then we end up with doing small circles here at the last. Okay. So next is draw one line, then you draw like this ovals. Okay, then inside this draw some circles, tiny circles, and color it. So they are similar to the peacock feather. Okay, now tiny lines like this. Maybe my voice is not audible. I will make it audible. Okay, and the next one is the up you down you. Yesterday we saw, right? Like this, and we color the middle part. Okay, and then we decorate it with more dots on the top and the bottom. Okay, so like this it continues. Okay, so now let's go to the next one. So it's again a curve. Okay, then we decorate it with smaller curves inside like this. Okay, like this, and then we end up with a dot. Yeah, now I will push this little bit so that you can see the rest of it. Okay, then draw a line. Okay, and then we shade it. Okay, the nearby you may do it or ignore it, it's up to you. Okay, then dots, so it will repeat everywhere from here to there. Okay, next is somewhat similar only. Okay, we shade it. And then we draw the sun's rays, keep the dots in the end. Okay, like this. Okay, and yeah, the same way it repeats here. Okay, now I will do another design. Same thing with gaps. Shade it completely. Then draw one line like this and then a dot. Okay. Okay, so here it's completely shaded. we draw the tiny dots, the sun's rays like this. So this becomes another border design. Okay, like this it continues. Okay, so the next one. Okay, so next one is again we are going to go with use like this, and then we have tiny connections here like this. Okay, and then we do a smaller circle inside, half circle, color it nicely. Okay, and then we will decorate with descending order. Okay, so in the middle it is big, and then we go smaller. They look like this torrents, during our house festival when we tie it, or else maybe you may think of necklaces, okay, which have this kind of design. Okay, now this is done. Okay, I'll go to the other part. We may draw a line for not to mix up. I'm using a pencil to do it. Okay, so now let's next go to the other design. Okay, so other designers, we will draw a line like this, and then we will like make it mixed up. Okay, what if it one more comes inside middle of this? Okay, these are like jalebis. Okay, so in the middle point we keep dots. Okay, like this we completed. Okay, next is let us go to some other designs. Okay, then I am drawing another line. Okay, 3 U's we draw, 1 concentric U's. Okay, 3 or 4 U's depending on the place you have. Okay, so now the next one here, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so like this. Okay, now we may do like different designs inside. One may be shaded, okay, then other may be dotted like this, and then other may be having outside of it some decorative dots like this. Okay, inside this you may do like this. Okay, so like this you may finish this. Yeah, now a few more. So I'll draw only one here. One, two, and three. Okay, so now for this you shade the middle one, and then the next one you may keep dots or do lines like this, and here you may come up with dots or frills, anything which you like. This you may repeat it. Okay, so yeah, in this only you can keep modifying. See here, 1 2, this is also some kind of design only. Okay, see here. Okay, so next is this, the same way it can be done in both the sides. Okay, I will change my I'll move my this thing up and down. Okay, see here with small gaps I am now giving the U's. Okay, I'm going and giving the next U also. So it's a complete border. Okay, then opposite way you draw similar. Okay, so now in the middle we draw diamonds. Okay, so this way we are done one design. This, if you want to further decorate, you may do double line here. Here, okay, moving ahead, I will go with another design where these both the sides are shaded. I'll draw only half of it. Okay, where you, you, you. Same way down also. Then we draw another U. Okay, and then we connect it with, see here the middle point we connect it with longer lines, and the other part we connect it with 3 small lines. Okay, and we may shade this small U's in the middle. Okay, we may have double line. Yeah, so this is one of our design. Next is, okay, half the gaps, the part where U's remaining. Okay, so we can shade this backdrop of the U, the rear part of the view, and this also becomes a new design for us. Okay, so next is the same thing. Instead of U's we will go with squares. Moving a little bit so that you can see. Okay, so these are like the ladders, steps which are laid parallel instead of laid straight, kept straight. Okay, so inside this we keep dots. Okay, we keep continuing like this. Okay, so next is some circles, connected circles, and then we do diagonal lines. Okay, okay, so now uh, I will do one more portion of this, and then we will do a cut on this, and we will continue with one more video on the borders. Okay, so for the borders only there are so many materials available, and then each and every design is so unique. Okay, one is just like that, for knowledge. So I felt I need to do and learn for myself and for others also, teach also others also, everything. Okay, so whatever I could do. So see here the lines which are up and down, which are see here like V. Okay, in middle of this there is one point, that's it. So this is one design. So next is, let us draw leaves. Okay, okay, this is one-sided leaves. In this you may keep middle dot and decorate it. Okay, so now the same leaves like this we would do, and we would do cross lines or straight lines, and center one line we will do, and a dot, and then we will keep dots in the up. So this is a kind of design. Okay, now let us do the other way. What if two sides are coming, 1 2 3 fold like this. And what if we have one more set of leaf coming? So they look like the stars. Okay, so in the middle maybe you can keep a dot like this. Okay, so this is a kind of design where you may put lines like this, and then you can enhance your design. Okay, now next part. Okay, I'm drawing two lines where I am doing the leaves. Okay, it's just that, like, when two arcs join, right, how it will be. Okay, now dots, and we are done with one design. So next is, what if the mangoes or the leaves are hanging? So they look like the Malayalis chain, their traditional chain. Uh, their chain, like, customary. All the Malayalis, right? Many of them, they have this kind of necklace. Okay, so it's a dewdrop, teardrop, which is facing downwards, and I've shaded it. That's it. Okay, now next is one design where we make the leaves. We put a bone, fish bone, or the leaves uh, veins, like how our normal leaves come, and then we put dots like this, and then we end it up in the middle. Okay, this is one. And then what if the leaves are in the different way? Our usual leaves. Okay, and then you shade it. This may come closer, a bit far. In the middle, in this midpoint, you want to give another design like a hanging something. All those things you may give. Okay. Now I will do leaf which is cross. Okay, like this. Okay, and I draw the leaf tip up. Okay. Now next is two lines. And I'm doing O's. Okay, distant O's, and then I keep center me also small O's, and I shade them. Okay, so this is one kind of design. Okay, so now we practice some more designs. See here, a full capture of it. Okay, and what I'll do is I will be telecasting this now, and a few more designs are there which I've been, like, practicing. I'll be showing you them also. Okay, so take care.